What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and you already know the structure of these vlogs. I'm going to ship out a few items I sold yesterday, and then we're going to go out thrifting and hunting for stuff to flip online. Sold this pair of Ultra women's shoes, very good condition. Only paid $1.40 for these at a thrift store, and I sold them for $30 plus shipping. So next, I'm shipping out all of these torches. These are all returns. If you remember, you watched the video enough, you're a diehard flipping junk fan, then you know that I got a lot of these. I don't even remember how many I got at this point, but I made over $4,000 selling them on eBay. These were returned. I don't know why. The box has been opened, so I just put them in a big lot. Sold them for $24.99 plus shipping. Of course, disclosed that they were uninspected returns, and I do not know if they work. Considering one of these is selling for $25 right now, it's a good deal for somebody who likes to repair stuff or thinks they can get at least one working, maybe two working, and make some money. I don't know. But yeah, just because you get returns doesn't mean you still can't get your money back on stuff. Got this glove I picked up at a rummage sale, or a garage sale. I think it was last week. And I sold it for $35, paid $10 for it. Then next, I'm shipping out this Worth baseball bat. And I got this only for $1 at a thrift store. I sold it for $40 plus shipping for a total of $54.16. So next, I got some of these door handle sets. Paid about $32 for these at Lowe's. I ended up getting quite a few of these thanks to a connection. And yeah, I've been selling through them. I sold 5 of these today. 1 here to somebody, and then somebody about 4. But I sold this one, what is it, $74.99 plus shipping, and then 4 more for $79 plus shipping. Here I'm shipping out 3 of these lighted power blocks. I paid $1 a piece for these. I got more than 100 of these, probably $1 a piece. I sold these for $28.95. Then next, I'm shipping out this Works oscillating tool. Paid $20 for it. Sold it for $40 plus shipping. We are now searching inside of Goodwill looking for that treasure. And there's a lot of what seems to be junk, but you never know. Here are some massagers, and not junk by any means, but not worth picking up to resale. Just not enough meat on the bone. They're priced $5 to $7, something like that. There's a Panasonic portable CD player for $6.99. Again, that's not a great model. It sells for usually around $15. So at $6.99, we put it back. Even with the power supply, you might get 20. And a lot of times those don't work. There's a New Wave. I sold one of those recently for some good profit, but I picked it up for $10 at a yard sale. How much was that one? $40 or $50? I'm not sure. I just didn't want to mess with it. It wasn't as good of a model either. So over here in the toys we're looking, and here's a Puzz 3D brand new sealed. What was the price on that? Looks like $5.99. Box had a little bit of wear on it, so I couldn't sell it brand new on Amazon. I think it was selling for like $80 on Amazon new. Still, you probably get around $50 selling it as used like new. The plush, a lot of plush to look through, and I did dig through these plush off camera. Got a really nice BOLO, which I'll be showing in the haul part of this video. Rare find. You might not know about them. And now we're digging in the stationery. It really pays the dig at Goodwill. That is why I spend time doing it. At yard sales, it pays the dig, but it's easy to miss stuff. You don't want to spend too much time at yard sales if you got a lot to hit. At least that's my theory on it. And I'm just looking around the stationery, trying to find maybe some Lisa Frank stuff, some good yarns, some embroidery kits, cross stitch, anything like that. Don't see any, but you can let me know if I miss something. People let me know all the time stuff I miss. Some of it I don't know about. It's new to me. Other stuff, it's really painful to see that I missed it, because it's like, how did I not see that? Luckily for my bank account, I see more stuff than I miss. And here's something I see. A clapper. I thought it was a chess set, but when I opened it, it was not a chess board. It was some sort of gaming board. It didn't have any chess pieces with it, just some dice. And I wasn't going to buy it, but you know what? I opened it up. It was brand new inside. Weren't a lot of comps. Figured I'd take a chance on it. Sold it pretty quick in about a week for $30 plus shipping. So glad I picked it up. Made some money on it. We're over here now looking at the holiday stuff. Mentioned all the time, looking for vintage items is good. Here I actually find a vintage item for once, and it's brand new sealed. It's, I think We Gifts is the brand. Never heard of it. Looked it up. I was kind of shocked on the value of some of that stuff. Even pre-owned some of those Halloween, like haunted house figures, were selling $150. It's kind of crazy. Some sort of craft. I think you paint them. I think it comes with paint. Paint's probably dried up though, so I have to mention that in the eBay, just so people are aware. There's some San Antonio Shoe Company shoes, and unfortunately one side is raised, so I'm not going to buy those because it would take a unicorn buyer to buy that size and having them raised. There's like 5 pair like that, unfortunately. It would have been some great money if they were just normal. The free times. And we are now in Salvation Army. The shelves are pretty empty as usual. But here's one of those lids off jar openers I'm looking at. $8. Could make a little bit of money on Amazon with those. I haven't sold any in a while. It's very clean, but I held off. I ended up getting it a week later for $1. So I'm glad I did. If something doesn't sell at Salvation Army in a certain amount of time, about 3 weeks, then it just goes to $1. So looking at these owl mugs for $1.99 for 4 of them. There's some other owl stuff there, but it's priced like $2 or $3 a piece. So I figured I'd hold off on those to try to get them half off. I did pick up the set of 4 mugs though, and I spot this Winnie the Pooh sled figure, and I looked that up. It wasn't really worth picking up, nothing special. But up here I spot this Disney Peter Pan snow globe, missing water. And unfortunately, when I went to pay for it, one of the heads of the characters I noticed was broken off. With all those flaws, I just decided, just to put it back. I don't know how long that would sit in my eBay store with those kind of flaws. If anyone would want a broken, snow globe. Duck Dynasty clock, that is not for me. What is this? A food saver, no power cord, if I remember correctly. Some of these are worth picking up. I like to find them though when they still have the plastic bags. That makes them easy to test. If you don't have the seal bags, they're kind of hard to test. Shelves are very empty here, but we're looking anyway, trying to score something. You got to keep grinding. You got to keep looking. You can see in my cart though, I do have this LL Bean Goose Down jacket I picked up. It was on a new rack when I first came in, sitting there. So I grabbed it. I think I can make some pretty good profit on it. Goose Down LL Bean stuff does fairly well. Over here in the toys, some more toys. So much stuff to look at, so much stuff to find and miss. And I usually do 2 or 3 pass-throughs now in the toys at Goodwill, just because making these videos, you start seeing what you miss. So that encourages me to take more time. Like I mentioned, garage sales, it's hard to take that time because you're just trying to move through. Horse, I don't think it was anything special. It wasn't Breyer or Schleich. And over in the shoes now, got these FootJoys. I'm looking them up just to see if they're anything special. FootJoys, they're kind of hard to make money on them sometimes. They are flooded and they don't make a lot of great styles. So I did end up putting those back. Up here I spot some boots though, and unbelievable. They're Ariat boots. I see the little symbol there. I'm like, whoa, not even priced up. $4.99? Yeah, crazy fine. Go back to the toys and hey look, I did miss something. That's why you do second pass through. Mindflex was up there and you can make some good money on that stuff. But overall, short day, but I found some great pickups. Let me show you what I got. Let's go over this haul. There's some good pieces here. We'll just start right back here in the corner. We got this game set. I thought this was going to be a vintage chess set, but there's no chess pieces. It's like some strange game board. There's probably some GoPro footage of me checking it. But I did see one sell for $20 on auction plus shipping. So I figured, and that one didn't have the box and it didn't seem to be new. This one seems to be new in there. So you know what? I think I'll just price it $30 plus shipping. I think eventually someone will buy it. Picked up this Bible for $1 and it's selling for about $20. Easy to ship with media mail. And right here I got these owl mugs. They were only $1.99 for all 4. They look to be in really good condition. It looked like maybe there's some more pieces there that went with this set, but I left them because they were priced I think $2 a piece just for a cup and a soap dish. And I think I can get those half off if they're still there. So I'm just gambling a little bit. It's not like it's going to be big money. But these cups, I saw 2 of them sell for $20 plus shipping. Got 4 of them here, so I'll probably just sell all 4 together. Probably just price them like $40 plus shipping. They're very familiar. I think maybe my grandma had these. She had some owl stuff in her kitchen, I believe. I just couldn't pass them up at $1.99. I usually don't pick up mugs and breakables like this. I just don't like to ship them. But if I can make some decent profit, I will. Here is a great pickup. This Nosy Bear, if you don't know about these are great money. You can find them in the plush. Really, what it all comes down to is you just squeeze their stomach and their nose does stuff. There's one that there's a basketball hoop, and that's the one I had when I was a kid. This snowman one actually seems to be pretty rare. I don't think there's any on eBay right now. They're all sold. So that's a good sign, and I think I can get about $75 for this. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of dirt on it. Hopefully I can clean up pretty well. But it was only 99 cents. Picked up a puzzle for $1.99, sealed, 1,000 piece, and I can't remember if this was even on Amazon or selling it on eBay at this point because I found so many puzzles. But we're gonna make some money on that for sure. Now this Statue of Liberty puzzle up here, I paid $2 for it, and it was actually selling for about $30 if I remember correctly on Amazon. Right next to it is this little bottle for $2.99. You know, it's just a small little bread and butter item. It looked like I can flip this for $15, $16, maybe $17. It's new sealed, very light. It'll ship first class. Sealed stuff like this is just, I just have to peel that sticker off. It'll come right off and you know, I can just take the pictures. So it doesn't take much time to deal with. And right below here, Puzz 3D, new sealed for $5.99. I believe these were selling for about $80 some new on Amazon. Packaging is in pretty good condition except for this corner. So I'll probably still sell it as sealed, like new condition, and I believe I can sell this probably for $50. I've never had a problem selling these sealed Puzz 3D puzzles. They always move. I picked up this bag at Salvation Army. I didn't know exactly what was in it. I could tell it was a phone and a Garmin GPS. I knew the Garmin probably wasn't worth that much, but I was interested in this phone. I had my curiosity, and it's a pretty decent phone. Now I got it home, got it opened. $3.99 minimum on these 2 items. I'm going to make $20 profit. And below that, MindFlex for $3.99. This isn't MindFlex Dual, which is actually worth more money. This is just MindFlex, which is still pretty good if it's complete, but at $3.99 it had enough pieces in there that I could make some decent profit. The little sensors that you wear on your forehead, they sell $25, something like that. So yeah, definitely some good profit to be made on this MindFlex. Picked up a couple clothing items. This Eddie Bauer Goose Down vest. It is very clean, in great condition. And I looked up comps on this. I didn't really think I was going to buy it because I kind of thought, it's probably not going to be quite worth it for me. But you know what? I was surprised. They were selling between $30 and $45 pre-owned, certain ones similar to this. So for $5, I picked it up at Goodwill, and you know what? I'll probably price it $29.99 plus shipping. Below it, we got another Goose Down item, LL Bean, this nice vintage jacket, and got a little bit of a stain here, probably needs to be washed. It's a pretty nice jacket. The LL Bean vintage Goose Down stuff does do well. It's like the North Face kind of. LL Bean's become more popular over the last few years. But for this jacket, you know, I could sell this minimum, I think $60. I paid $6.99 for it. I'll have to do a little bit more research, maybe find one similar to this, put the estimate on the screen. I found some awesome shoe deals today. First, for half off, for $3, I got these Dr. Comfort shoes. They're in really good condition, so I'm just going to, I believe, price these at $29.99. I've sold some Dr. Comfort stuff. Of course, the bigger sizes do much better. I think the last pair I sold for $40. And they were like 4E wide. So, you know, I'm probably just going to price these $29.99 plus shipping. Here's some interesting shoes. These are Thorogood, steel-toed, slip resistant. They look pretty much new, right? Never been used. And it looked like I could sell these for about $45, maybe a bit more. I mentioned before you can use keywords like postal worker, business environment, stuff like that. There's all kinds of different keywords you can use to sell shoes like this, but I actually just sold a pair like this. It wasn't Thorogood brand. I forget the brand now. But yeah, I'm pricing these minimum $45, I think. And then here is a really good deal. I don't know sometimes why I can find deals like this in shoes. There's no reason those should have been sitting on the shelf. Ariat boots, they're actually in quite good condition overall. And they were only $4.99, not marked up at all. You would have went to the Goodwill 15 minutes away. These things would have been priced $40. So it just depends on the Goodwill. It depends on management, who's pricing this stuff. Then you have to be lucky to be the one to get them before someone else. But these are going to be an easy $50 profit. I've sold a decent amount of Ariat boots, and they always move and they always bring in good profits, even when they're beat up. Almost forgot about these Halloween candle holders. We Crafts, they are sealed $2.99. Seems like a good brand. I've never heard of it, but some of these Halloween type items by We Crafts sealed were selling around $50. So I'm going to go ahead and price these about $50 plus shipping since there were no comps for it. And I think overall we'll make some pretty good money on these. Definitely a brand to look out for. There it is, everybody. That's the haul. Make sure to hit that like button for me on the way out. Make sure you're subscribed or YouTube might not show you videos. Then you might miss out on learning about things like this nosy bear here. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.